But it's all about life.
It's all about life. Things that we go through, someone else go through. Don't forget to please follow our main page on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. That's Real Chat, Real Life.
Real life.
And
Real.
this is your girl Nisa.
And your girl Charles. And we're here today. But we're doing a pre-recording.
Yes, we're pre-recording this one. And our co-host Bill is not here today.
Yeah.
She had
She's a bit busy, so
personal things to deal with. So
we're getting on with it today.
We don't want to go get another week or another day without recording and letting you guys know what's going on. So instead of missing out, we're just going to pre-record this one and send it out.
And if you feel like commenting on this video, you can, and then we can interact that way.
Yes.
Until the actual page can go live.
Okay.
But yeah, sometimes it's going to be pre-recorded, sometimes it might be live.
Yes.
Yeah.
So tell a friend to tell a friend and to follow our page. And yes, we're going to start off by, we pray first and then talk about our day. So we're going to start off with a prayer, a Bible verse, and then we're going to just talk about basically our day today. So the prayer is, Dear Lord, as we rely on you for our security, may we live so we can help others find the security they need. Then the Bible verse said, Whoso hearken unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from fear of evil. Proverbs 1:33. And yes, we're just gonna dive right into it. Oh, look at my chest out. Sorry.
You're showing the puppies.
Okay, so basically today was a little bit shorter than normal because I got into work, but before going work, my son is gone on his school journey this morning, and I had to take him to school for that, so I was a little bit late at work. So it's not really the normal Tuesday where I'd have swimming after work. Now he's on his school journey, won't return until Friday, and got a text that they reached safe where they're going, which is thank God for that.
Good, yeah.
And yeah, so normal day at work, same day to day, go swimming with the kids at work, but only difference is after work I came straight home and my son's not here to go swimming as per usual. And yeah, I just came. Now yeah, I've got a cat.
New addition to the family.
I don't like cats, never did, but my son wanted a cat, and I got a cat from a friend. I told him he's gonna get a little trial period in regards to the cat. I know he's not here this week, but he had the whole of last week with the cat.
In the half term.
The half term. Little kitten, I should say. And boy, oh boy, the kitten is kind of warming to me, but he's a little one, I tell you. He's a clever one. But yeah, that is it. Came home, being a cat mom or cat granny. Had to change his litter.
Cat grandma.
And yeah, he's just been a little making up for Tijani not being here. Basically.
Still giving you work.
Yeah. So yeah, over to you, Shelly.
My day was first day back for the children. Yesterday we had to go in for training. Training was good. I was dragging myself to go training, like I did not want to go. Like the whole way I'm like, I don't want to go. But then we get there, we just did like you get back in the groove of things. We did, like, we watched a video about a new thing they're doing called Blast, and then we had to do questions and answer, like, it was
it's
like small
like
tests,
like
drag to
you
get
don't
there.
Want to go there, but once
you're in it, then you're ready
Yeah.
to do it. And then we had like a training outdoors, which was very fun and active, so I enjoyed that. And then today, now the children came back. My one-to-one was like, because that's how she's happy to see me. I miss you. I'm like, you can't miss me. It was only 1 week. She's like, I miss you.
Happy,
but yeah, that made me feel good as well. Like, wow, this is why I do this job. So yeah, the kids were back. We had a very full-on day, which rehearsing for a class worship coming up, and that was that. By the end of that, I was like, because last night I couldn't go to bed because I've been sleeping throughout the evening early, so it's like late. I can't go to sleep. It's the same
with me. I was up until late.
Yeah.
And then I fell asleep, and then I got up again at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, and then when it's time for you to get up, that's when you want to sleep. Tired, no, you need to get up. I was a little bit anxious
this morning because I was up, and then I had a shower, and then I wake up to Jan and I'm like, are you not going to trip? And you just jump out of bed like
so you start them out to sleep. Yeah.
And I'm like, you can calm down. Yeah. He was just up and ready.
Yeah. Maybe he was in a deep sleep or something.
Then he was also excited
to go.
Because he just jump up and straight in the bathroom. I'm like, why?
Not like that on a regular.
I've got trip, and I'm like,
Monday to
Fine,
Friday.
but you can just calm down. You don't have to rush.
But yeah, that was that. That was all my day. Went today. Went home. Had a shower for the second time for the day. Personal reasons, but yeah, had a shower. Then charge my phone, get myself dressed, had a little bit of lie down because I had like a mild headache. And yeah, I'm here now. Thank God. I made it safe. And we're doing it.
So now you hear about our day. We're just going to go into our reasoning. Scenarios.
Right. So there's something that happened back home, and it's kind of disturbing for me. Like, it's just a sad case, and being a woman myself and being a mother to girls, it just like it's happened so many times, but it's like this one is playing on me now. Like, why would you do this? So my first question is it vital to let a family member or a close friend know where you are going at all times?
Yes, I think it is. I also think that this generation, because back in the days you don't really have phones and tracking and stuff, and I think that when you have kids, or even me as adult, like my sister's got my location, I share my location.
Yeah.
So even if I'm not in the country and I'm, say for example, I'm in Jamaica, she know
whereabouts you're moving there.
And I remember one time, even my son got my location, and one time I came back into the country and I'm like, I'm not coming back. He's like, yeah, Mom, I know where you are, because they had my location. Yeah. So I think in this day and age that we have phones that can share location.
Yeah. It's to say where you are.
Sometimes I know people can get rid of your phone, but at least if your phone is got rid of that at one location,
they can say, well, she was here. They can say
this was your last place, and then they can trace from there. So I think it is good to let people know where you are.
Yeah. Somewhere or another.
Yeah, somewhere or another. You might not let everybody know where you are, but you must have one person that you can say,
this is where I'm at, or this is who I'm going with.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's vital as well, like to say to, like for me when I was younger, because the person who died was a young girl, and I remember at that age, when you're that age, like guys are sorting after you, all type of age group, whether they're big man, young boy, middle age. So for me, if I'm going anywhere with anyone, I never used to physically tell my mom, but there's a note in my knickers drawer to say I've gone with XYZ, so she know exactly who I've left with, without she even knowing that she know where I've gone. That's how I was like, I'm not taking any check from nobody, because you can't trust anyone. You cannot.
Tippy's being naughty. Tippy, stop.
Tippy,
yes, he's been very naughty. Very cheeky.
Tippy.
This little kitten is a little cheeky one. Tell you. Yeah, so I think it is, but the thing is, my eldest, he's got my location, but he doesn't like sharing his location, and if you put it on there, for some reason he take it off, and they don't understand. Like sometimes
it's for safety reason.
When you try telling these new generation these things, they think that you're just moaning,
or
and
you're
you just
watching
want to
them, or
watch
you're not
them
giving
and
them
stuff.
any free time
And they
or
don't
free
understand.
space.
And the next thing, like when we finish this topic, I've got a really important topic that I need to speak about, and that's regards to in this country, because I can talk about this country. I don't know if anyone else is feeling that in wherever they are, that can talk about that. But when I finish this topic, we'll move on to that one. But I think sharing your location or letting at least one person know where you are, it is vital.
And I think it should be like a close family member, just as a close friend. Because if you don't want to tell your mom, tell your aunt, tell your cousin,
your sister,
tell a family member, because you could be gone with a friend, and that's the friend who's gonna
do something to you,
put an end to you. So you've got to say to somebody, or leave a note somewhere then, somewhere in your space, where I can say, let me go look in her drawer to see if she leave anything to say anything. But just tell somebody, because it's hard for family members when they can't get hold of you and they don't know where you. They're thinking all sorts of things could happen.
It is a whole lot of things go through your head.
All sorts of things going through your mind. But yeah, as we were saying, you should let a close friend or family member know
about
where
your
whereabouts.
Yeah,
especially if you're going far out of town. Let somebody close to you know. But what's the next topic you wanna?
The topic that I wanted to say regards is, I don't think it doesn't connect to this one, but it came back into my head. Train of thought is basically, why is it that when I know, like for example, this country, and I don't know, why is it when something bad happen is when they come out with like a law or something to say, well, this is this. Is it that because there's no awareness of it? And I wouldn't even say there's no awareness of it. There's awareness of it, but something drastic have to happen, like somebody have to kill themselves, die, lose their life before they step in. And this comes from sometimes as adults, or you're paying your bill, say you're paying for your phone bill, you're paying a car note, you're paying anything, whether electric, anything, because this can happen to anybody, because it happen. Rich people go through it, poor people go through it, you understand? Because there is rich people that's out there that hold people money, they're in stuff. So it goes out for everyone. Why is it like, if you try to reach out to these companies and say, you know what, this is what's happening, and at the moment I can't because this is my situation, and you tell them your situation, because they said, tell us what's going on. You tell them, they write down, and then a week after they're calling you again for you to explain the same thing. Your situation haven't changed, and it's just putting more pressure and stress on you. And you explain again, and the next week or 2 days time, they're calling you again about the same thing.
Or they say to you, they write to you and they say, call us because we can help you, but we can't help you if you don't tell us what's happening. You call them up, you say to them, look, this is what's happening, and I can make XYZ payment. And they're telling you, no, we need expenditure, because when they do an expenditure, they're going to tell you how much they think you can pay, and they don't know your financials.
It's so frustrating.
It is.
Because I came across that, and I had to say to the man on the phone, I said to him, I said, listen, you see, if my mental wasn't right, you know how much time you guys would push me overboard. And I said, I have to be a parent first, and I had to think about my kids and being a parent, and lock you guys out of my ears, because every 2 days
you're ringing,
I'm saying the same thing,
and you still calling again.
I'm literally saying the same thing. And I said, until someone go and kill themselves or do something, then you guys as a company is going to say, oh, this is what we're going to put in place, or this is what we're going to change. It shouldn't be that way. If someone is communicating about something that they've owed and said, this is what we can do, I think you should be able to listen to them. Like, it's not like you're hiding. You're not hiding. You're answering. You're saying, this is what I'm doing. This is the step. This is the step. This is that. Then I have these people. My circumstances change. And I said, okay, I want to pay, because I said I've never said I don't want to pay. I said I want to pay. Now change of circumstances, and I said, okay, I want to start paying now. Yeah. So within this time, I know I'm gonna pay off. So I want to pay, and I'm like, I can't afford this. Oh, you need to fill out the income and expenditure.
So you want to go in my personal business now.
At the end of the day, I've already done my own calculation, and I know I've got
how much
this
I
to
can
give
pay
you.
towards you.
Why do I still need to fill out income and expenditure for you when I said this is what I can afford? And then he's like, oh, if you want, you can make payment with that amount every month, but it won't come off your credit file. So basically, they won't tell creditors that I am paying them.
So then his credit score don't
So the
go
credit
up.
score is not moving, though I'm paying towards this step. So for them to put it to the credit agency, I need to send them my income and expenditure. It's just a whole lot of it is a whole lot. It's like you're forced to do things that you don't want to do. Because I know a lot of people might say, yeah, so why don't you just fill out the income and expenditure, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes you're supposed to have your life and nobody have to know everything about your life. Like, I want to pay. I'm saying I want to pay. But why does it have to leave down to them needing your income and expenditure?
Because that is for them to say you can pay more than what you agreed to pay, which is wrong.
It's ridiculous.
Because you don't know what other bills have got to be trying to pay.
But then it's like they want you to disclose everything on the income and expenditure. They want you to disclose your whole lifestyle on there. For them to now go through it with a fine tooth comb and decide, oh, this is this, and this is what you probably can pay, or no, you can't pay this, or no, you can't pay that. And they don't know. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you might end up with less money in your income and expenditure. Yeah. Where they're gonna say, oh, you probably can't pay 100.
Yes.
You can pay 50
less,
because you see you can pay less. But it's not about the less.
You want to pay more so you can finish
because
paying
maybe
quicker.
you will sacrifice shortening something so you can pay off these people
quicker, so they
because
stop
they're
calling your
more,
phone as well.
and then you have a lesser thing to when you finish with them you can do. Because sometimes as parents we have to shuffle around money. We have to shuffle around, as in cut that bill in two to pay another bill. We have to do it because it's hard out here. Shuffling. So though I might say, okay, my income is 1,000, my outgoing is 950, but I want to pay 100. And they said, no, but you only had left off with 50 or whatever.
Sacrificing something
we will take £20. Sometimes I'm probably shuffling around and paying a little here because they're not much pressurizing this month, and I pay them to get you off my back because you're the one that is down my throat. So I want to get rid of you, and then we can focus on this one. So I think it is just it's wrong, and I think they should look into certain things. And it's not only this; it's a lot of things that people they don't take on board a lot of things until something has happened, like seriously happened, something drastic happened before they say, oh, we're going to review.
You remember back in the days they used to use bailiff to go into people's house and a man kill himself. Remember that? A man commit suicide, and that's how they stopped doing that. So like you say, it always have to take something drastic to happen, which is always someone losing their life before they can act. And it's so wrong. Totally wrong. But I feel like nobody care for the middle class or the poor class of people. It's all about me and my rich friends. That's it. Right. Next topic. If you and a close friend have a major falling out and made up after a while, do you think the friendship can ever go back to where it once were?
It depends on the friend. It depends on the friend. Because is that a saying, say once bitten, twice shy? It depends on the friend. You understand? Yeah. Some friends you can go back and just pick up from where you left off. But some people,
even if it's like a major falling out.
If it's a major falling out, you're gonna always be thinking. You're gonna always think. But then again, as I said, it depends on you in yourself. if you want to just let bygones be bygones, it's still going to be in the back of your head. Because I've been in similar situation in that.
Myself.
And it's like, I talk to the person, but in the back of my head, it's like, and then because the person I am, I'm going to want to still give you 100.
Yeah.
I gave 100 still. But it's like, you're still, a part of you is still looking out for that part, like that thing to come again. So though you're trying to give out, like, act normal, go around them normal, there's still something in the back of your head that's
bracing
saying,
yourself, that
brace that when it,
so
when it happen again, you're probably not going to be as shocked as
when
before.
it happened the first time.
So I do think that you can.
Well, for me, I've been in the situation several times.
I've been in it with the same person more than one time.
I've been in a situation I've been in a situation back home when I was younger. I've been in it here. And for me, I feel like the type of person or the type of friend I am, it's like I give a lot. So it's like when I see like the person that, because with me, I'm going to tell you, you know this, I love my friends. Like, I will fight for you like nobody's business.
Is that
like,
we're both the same, and that's why
just don't do no stupidness when you come on to my friend, because sometimes I need to like tell myself that you need to step back. Like you can't fight all our back with them.
Like our friends or sisters.
Yeah. So it's like when I feel like a friend hurt me, like it hurt me like really deep. Like I didn't expect it from you. Like to how I'm gonna have your back. I don't expect you to.
So how did you come back from that? Like, did you speak back to her? How did you feel?
I speak, and more than one situation. I speak to the person, but it's just like we can't like. We're friends, but we can't get back to that
close
tightness. Like,
well, with
like,
me,
iffy.
I've tried getting back to the closeness, and I
Yeah.
said when it happened the first time, and we talked, and I tried to get back as close as I could, and that the first one was, it was just one turmoil after the next. Yeah. And I got back as a friend with that person, and
sorry guys,
it was alright, it was okay.
Yeah,
I think I got back to that zone because, as I said, I'm that person as well. I'm a forgiving person, and I've got a soft spot as well.
Alright.
But then when I see that it's coming again, like it happened again, it kind of shifts me a little bit, like in the sense of, no, I think I want to love this person from a distance. I'll do as much as I can, but I think you've done too much to me to really and truly give you 100. And then it's so hard because I'm someone that likes to give people 100. So it's really, really, really hard.
Pull out the stops, go out the way.
And it's just something that you have to pray about, and not just pray for yourself, pray for the person
to change.
You understand, to actually change, because
not only that, they're gonna come across other people, and you don't want other people to feel what you felt with.
It's not a nice thing. It's not nice at all. And I think that when you have a friend, you should be able to tell your friend, whether friend or family, tell them that what they've done, and it shouldn't be a malice or vexation thing. I think we're big people. We're not kids. We're not in the.
I think it should everybody don't have the same mindset.
No,
like
not
we,
everybody, and that
we
is
will
the
have
thing.
this grown-up mindset saying,
you just
we're
talk
big people.
Just talk and then just move on. But not everybody do that.
Not everybody, because some people are big people, as in our age group, but they're still childish. They hold on to things,
and it's
they can't even admit that they're
They're
wrong.
not gonna
they
admit
can't
that
see
they're
where
wrong.
they're wrong.
It's like,
it's just you wrong.
It's like, even if, say for example, if I'm wrong, and we talk, and you said, oh, it's me, and I'm wrong. I think that once we get that out the way, we should be able to still talk, because we already talk about this.
We establish what
let's move forward, and then we don't, and then all I have to do is go back and look into myself, and also you can probably look into yourself, because maybe
Where
at the
you go
time
wrong.
you're thinking it's just me,
Yeah.
but then you can look back on the old situation and said,
Yeah.
what did I do to cause her to do that? And probably look on yourself. So I would go and reflect on myself, on how I can move forward. But if you don't give me that chance to come back, you won't know if I've changed
or not. Yeah.
You understand? If you don't give me that chance to come back.
Yeah. But then again, what about a person that you keep giving chance and they come back and it's the same?
That's what I'm saying. You can love them from a distance.
I get it.
You're still gonna be,
and then there's
there,
a
but
next
from a distance.
issue with when a person
give
can't admit they're wrong, then you're not
them.
going anywhere with them.
It's a block.
Yeah,
it's
you're
a
not going
block.
anywhere
You're
with them.
literally
You just
bucking
have
up
to
in a wall.
You just have to leave them.
Because
You
they will
can't
never
admit
think
you're wrong.
that they're wrong.
You can't say sorry.
Yeah.
We're not going to go
They're
nowhere.
never gonna admit that they're wrong. Never at all.
So
Tippy is just, I tell
he's in the
you,
little box again, you know.
Tippy is something else.
So
But I think that you should be able to, if a person do it more than once, and you just know that you're gonna be there, but from a distance. You understand? And you have